Hi, welcome back to Humble Roots. My name is Chris,
Ken,
And I'm Don.
and today we are reviewing
Laphroaig 10-year.
The Laphroaig
Freud.
10-year. Wow, okay. So a little bit of history about Laphroaig. It was founded by Donald and Alexander Johnston, two brothers. Founded the distillery on the south coast of Isla in 1815. Changed hands a couple times. Most notably, Jim Beam bought Laphroaig in 2005, and then in 2014, Suntory acquired Beam, making Beam Suntory the parent company of Laphroaig. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Laphroaig does call itself the most richly flavored of all Scotch whiskies, which
That's
a pretty
That's
big
one heck of a thing to
statement. Big
say.
statement.
that's a
Big
huge statement to make. So that's kind of interesting. Another important thing about this bottle is that it does have a royal warrant emblem on the bottle and on the tube there. It is the only Scotch to have that. It was issued by Prince Charles, who visited the Laphroaig distillery back in 1994. Now, Queen Elizabeth II also liked her Scotch. She actually visited the Bowmore distillery, and for whatever reason, she didn't give it the royal warrant. So kind of interesting there. But as we know here, the Beam Suntory, they also own Bowmore. So
Yes.
it's somewhat tied together at this point. Another thing to mention about Laphroaig is they do have the Friends of Laphroaig Club, which was established in 1994, where you can buy a parcel, 1 square foot of land on the farm or distillery, and that allows you to get, basically, if you visit the distillery, a free tasting.
Free ground now and then.
Is it a one-time thing
Free
or?
draft. It used to be a one-time thing. They had to change it because there's too many people, and now it is an annual cost, unfortunately. So, but that was changed in 2021. What do we know about the actual whiskey?
43% ABV.
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe still filtered.
Chill filtered. Yep.
Color added.
Color added. Yep.
This is probably their entry level.
Close to it. Yep.
The 10-year comes in a cask strength, a different batch every time it's released. I think it's a yearly release for the batch strength. They have a lot of different offerings. This is $89.99 here in British Columbia, Canada.
Yep.
And realistically, for an Isle of Scotch, that's a very decent price.
Fairly modestly priced. Now there is a Laphroaig Select, which I believe is priced at $69.99.
Yep, 69 or
Fairly
67.
good for $69.99. I've had it before. It's fairly good. But I would like to, obviously, if this turns out any good, I'd like to try a little bit more of their products, as they have so much.
Yeah. I've got my eye on the quarter cask, and they do have a 10 sherry that I've been looking at, and then they have those special releases, the Cardaris, I believe it is. I might have butchered that name. But,
No, I think you're right on it.
And I hear nothing but praises about that product. So I'm excited and to explore it.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
what do you got on the nose, guys?
yeah, let's take it on the nose here, see what we got.
It's nice. I expected more smoke on the nose.
I got a little bit of just a hint of an iodine sort of
Yeah.
scent that.
Yeah, fairly peaty.
It's light on the smoke though. I was expecting more, but it's got a nice peaty smell.
Seaweed?
I do get a little bit of that. Yeah, I do get a bit of
I
that
get something
salty
salty.
sea.
Salty sea air.
Yeah,
I do, and I am a fan. I like my whiskey salty. I do like that. So.
agreed. Yeah.
Well, should we dig in?
We should.
Yes, sir.
It's nice.
It is nice. I get I pick up a lot of the saltiness. Less smoke than I would like for me. But there's still the smokiness, the peatiness is there. I do get a bit of that citrus hint in there.
Yeah, there's the citrus hint to it. You know, a little hint of the iodine flavor I got there. The smokiness, the peatiness.
Smoke comes out a little bit more on the palate than it did on the nose, slightly.
Yeah,
I'm not saying there's a lot.
there's not a lot
I
compared.
can't
to
get the
Scotch,
smoke when on the nose. I'm not getting very much smoke.
No, there wasn't very much in the nose.
Getting a little bit more on the palate.
Like barbecue smoke on the palate.
Good mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Good mouthfeel. Some viscosity there.
It washes over your
Yeah.
mouth. It's a nice feeling. It's pleasant.
Yeah, it is pleasant. So
Yeah, it's not overbearing. It's not overpowering.
I got a very faint taste of like a almost caramel or something like
a
that.
little bit toffee.
Little toffee, yeah.
Sweetness, yeah.
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 Now, does it say what this is aged in? Is this ex-bourbon cask?
This is ex-bourbon, 10 years
10 years
ex-bourbon.
in ex-bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
All right.
Yep.
So it's quite complex, you know, for
Yeah.
what it is. Like,
Yeah.
good mouthfeel, good flavors.
What are you getting on the finish?
It's a medium long finish for me. At the end of everything, just kind of sitting out there right now is this citrus sort of note I have hanging out there with you know,
Little orange peel, eh?
little orange peel,
Yeah.
little bit of smoke, little orange peel.
Yeah, I'm getting a medium long finish as well. The smoke sticks around a while. I like that kind of barbecue smoke and the saltiness. It actually gets almost saltier the longer it sits. Which is nice. It gives mouth watering stuff.
Yeah, I find that a lot with Islas.
It's nice, yeah, and that's one of the things I love about Isla scotches. That it just
Yeah.
makes your mouth water.
Yeah, I'm right with you guys on that. The finish, it's got a nice mouthfeel, which makes it nice to drink. Flavors are there, some salt there, which I like. A little bit of smoke. For the nose being so peaty though, it's really, there's not a whole lot of peat in it. I don't find on the palate or the finish. But it's pleasant. It's nice.
It's like there's less smoke on the nose, more on the palate, more
Yes.
heat on the nose, less on the palate.
It's not funny.
kind of bad.
Yeah, isn't that funny? But as far as we give our scores out of 10. As far as I am for a score, I'm right probably around, based on the price and all, $90 price tag. I mean, it's got to be for me a 7.7, which is it's a solid whiskey. What do you think, Chris?
I'm at a 7.6. I was expecting a bit more off the nose because of the heavy peatiness. But I mean, it made up for it in the smoke a little bit. But I expected a bit more off the nose, and it delivered just a little less than I was expecting. But still really nice. I like it.
Dan, what do you got?
I'm very pleased with it. I feel that $90 is a great price range. We explored some fantastic Isla whiskeys, and I think this bottling at 43%, being chill filtered, I think they could have offered a little bit better product. 46% non-chill filtered.
They've left some room here.
They have left room for all, and you know what? They're the experts. I'm just the drinker. But like, if you know, like comparing to the other Islas that I've had, it's just a tiny bit lackluster.
Yeah.
And it could be that much more. Where I guess I'm gonna have to buck up and buy their better products to see what I'm missing out on.
Good introductory.
It's good introductory. Yeah, for an Isla Scotch, it's a good introductory. It's fairly priced.
And I'm not unhappy with it.
No, for sure.
So I'm a little lower than you guys, but I'm right about there. I'm always 7.5, maybe a 7.6.
Okay.
But yeah, I all in all, I enjoy it, and I hope to try something else from them. So, anything else to add, buddy?
I'm good.
Don, you're good?
No, I'm good. Good.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Please hit the like and subscribe, comment, to friends and family. Until next time, stay humble.